my computer so I can answer any questions, comments. And for anyone watching this on replay later, this is a live video. So the whole point's for people to ask me questions and be able to help them and stuff. So if that's not your kind of video, just feel free to not watch. As you tune in, please do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. And we're going to have some fun. So I do want to apologize for not doing an additional live this week and finishing these projects for you guys like I was hoping I would be able to. So we're going to finish them now. And these were projects that I started working on last week. So for anyone that wasn't there, you can watch it on replay. And if you were there, we're going to be finishing them. And also I have basically different stages of dominoes. We didn't clean that. So I'll be showing every stage in this video so you guys can see all the stages just in case you don't want to go back and watch that replay, okay? All right. Hey, Benet. Hey, Jill. Hey, Barbara. Christine. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so this set, I put the backs on. And so we're going to start by demolding these, and I'm going to show you how I do the dots. This set, I didn't put the backs on yet, so I'll show you how I do that in this video. It's pretty simple. And then we'll do one more fun set of dominoes. And depending on what time it is, we'll do some more, okay? So yeah, let me know in the chat box, where is everybody tuning in from? We've got Tina from Eureka, California. Welcome, welcome. All right, so let's start off with demolding these. I don't think I filmed this, no, because it was on the live video. And there's my camera. All right. So I like to think of this kind of like a chocolate bar. I just kind of break it up like this. Just makes it easiest. They're super duper easy. Oh, we've got Minnesota in the house with a blizzard. Welcome. Okay. Very nice. I kept them pretty separate. Ooh, I gotta show you guys the close-up because the white is all sparkly. Got a couple Minnesotas in the house. Oh, Tina, are you having earthquakes? Did we have earthquakes? I thought I felt one earlier, but I always think I feel earthquakes. So I just assumed it was me. Like, not a big one, but a little one. I don't sell these molds, but you can get them on Amazon. We'll grab the link for you real quick in just a second. So they're very, very easy to demold. I'm going to come around and show you guys up close so you can see how they sparkle. And then we'll do our dots. Some more alcohol. Please hold. You're in the confused land of Oklahoma. Well, that's where Veronica's from.
Who said that?
Talon. Hey, Linda.
Are you talking about the weather? Is it hot and then cold and then hot and then cold and hot and then cold again?
Linda, I did get your box. I was going to send you an email to let you know. Wasn't sure if I was supposed to open it yet or not. But yeah, I'll shoot you an email. Thank you so much, though. I'm just refilling my alcohol spray bottle real quick because I'll need it. Okay. No problem. And this is 91% isopropyl alcohol. It's not necessarily needed to be, it doesn't have to be 91% to do what we're about to do here. But it is what I keep in the studio because it's all I will use when I'm doing resin. You could use 99% also, but you don't want to use less than 91%. Because that's got too much water in it. I love these bottles because this rotates however you want. Nice. So it does not matter how you screw it in. It's really cool. Okay, let's get them dots done. There we go. All right. And then my dad is flying in tomorrow, and I'm picking him up from the airport with my grandma. It's kind of exciting. Here we go. So hopefully you guys can see the super sparkle in that white. Can you guys see it? I literally have not touched paint today. I don't know. I don't understand what happened. But you can sometimes get these little pieces that are from the tops, whatever, of the cavities. They come off super easy, so don't even ever worry about those. And in fact, I have a whole cup full somewhere, which I'm saving to use in another resin project. See, here's my cup. So those, you can even use those. Okay. Now I like to use an oil-based paint marker. This is a super cheapo marker from Amazon. You can see it says oil base. The grammar is extremely incorrect. Shaking the paint pen before it doesn't even have an E there, right? It's not even spelled right. But anyway, so it's super cheap, but it's an oil-based pen. You can use like oil Sharpies, things like that. I just think it works better. For me, it looks better than the like regular paint markers or acrylic markers, and it adheres better. So that's just my 2 cents. And I'm filling in the dots. I wanted to do this black so it could kind of look like Santa's outfit. Don't worry about going over on your dots and your lines. I'll show you what we do on that in just a second. Sorry, Barbara, you lost me. What? Hey, Jenny. Hey, Jenny, did those pieces ever get fired? And you don't have to use black. In fact, I usually use white. I prefer white in almost every case. But black just seemed to fit here. Like I think of like Santa's belt buckle, you know? It's a little not quite as easy to see on the red as it is on the white. You could even do half and half if you wanted. You could do like black on this side and white on this side. But that's mostly far too much work for me. I did it on the 4th of July ones, though. I used 2 different colors. Okay, let's do just like a couple more. We'll do some easy ones. All right. I want to know in the chat box, let's take a quick survey. Who is completely ready for Christmas? All your presents are bought and wrapped. Ooh, I totally missed right there. And who has not even started? Jenny, you got to send me pictures. Text me pictures. I'm dying to see them, but I haven't wanted to bug you. Hey, Nellie. Sorry you have difficulty commenting on Amazon. Okay, so don't worry if you're messy like me and you just, oops, you know, it happens. Easy to fix. You're done. Just finished the baby Afghan. Presents have been given out already. Yeah, I'm done with, well, yeah, I'm done with like 2 people out of like 50. I'm trying to decide whether I should just do Amazon tonight and pray, or if I should actually go to a store and try to shop. Okay, so we're going to use our 91% isopropyl alcohol. We're going to spritz it. And the excess will just wipe right off. Oh, Barbie, I totally get what you're saying now. Sorry. I did not get a lot of sleep, so it took me a minute. I usually like to let it dry for a bit before doing this, and then it's a little less messy. But that's okay. And since we're dealing with white, you're definitely going to see any excess on here. So change it out as needed. And with this, because we're using white, we're going to change it out pretty often. Go shopping tonight. Yeah, the stores are already crazy. I went to the store for, what did I go for? I was trying to find like ribbon. And it was, I regretted it. I was successful. And I realize now is the time to buy your Christmas decorations. They're all on sale. Okay, and that's really all there is to it. So clean them off more as needed, but there you go. One thing is on the backs here, sometimes this little lip can be kind of sharp. So I usually do a light sanding of that. You can even just take a piece of sandpaper and just do this lightly. Yeah, I think these are super cute. They look better in person because it's super sparkly. Okay? And that's all there is to it. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to mix up some resin and we're going to finish our next set and we'll start one more set because why not? Can't have too many dominoes. And yes, people do still play dominoes all the time. If you don't play dominoes, you're missing out. Yeah, lots of sale on the stock up for next year on all of your crafts, okay? You're doing a resin piece for your company's conference and all the attendees to sign any paint pens that would react well to this. Wouldn't react well. I mean, definitely there are going to be some, but it's going to probably vary brand to brand and paint to paint and whatever. I would just recommend using an oil paint. An oil paint pen would be my best recommendation. Acrylic should probably work fine too, though. I don't know. I would go with oil personally. All right. So we're gonna mix resin, right? Okay. You did your first set and they turned out really nice. Awesome. Okay, there you go. Some reprieve. So we're using Mixed Media Girl Artist resin in case anyone was wondering. And these molds take about 11 ounces, but I'm not going to be filling up either of them fully because this one only needs half and this one only needs half. So we could mix up about 12 ounces and probably be fine. I'm going to mix up a little bit extra just in case. So I'll mix up like 14 ounces. And I always have molds on hand that I can use. Ooh, 14's not easy on here. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, no.
It'll work out. We might end up with 15.
Doing that Veronica measuring.
Yeah. So I like, oh, we're going to end up with 16. Okay. So I like to put part B in first because it's the more liquid of the two. And then I put part A. Now, as a note, I did put these in front of a space heater for a little while, and that makes them much more liquid and much easier to stir and mix. See how it's like really liquidy. It's going to make it easy to get the air bubbles out, but it also gives us less of a work time, so you got to kind of just keep that in mind. And we're going to stir for about 3 to 4 minutes. If it is cold, you definitely want to preheat, okay? And then do not leave any large amount in here. You're going to want to get it out pretty quickly. So we're going to start off with doing the backs of these and then we'll do the next set. Okay. Sorry, Karen. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. Well, sorry about your dad. Glad you have those memories, though, of playing dominoes with him. All right, so for the back of these, I'm going to do kind of like a pearly white. No problem, Karen. Thanks for joining us. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Hanukkah just started. So, not fully celebrating, but had some fun with some dreidels. Well, just started 3 days ago, but anyways. All right, so I'm going to use the Alumilite white resin dye. I actually haven't done a chest set yet. I do have the mold. Veronica has done some.
Yes.
So if you check out some of my past Amazon lives, she's done some on there. And I definitely plan on doing some pretty soon. Things have just been a little crazy with opening the new office and everything.
Can I put a link?
Yeah, go for it. All right, so I put the white resin dye in here with the Polycolor white metallic mica. And that's going to give me kind of a pearly color. If I had the pearl white metallic mica, I would use that instead, but I don't, so I'm going to just use the white. You can put anything you want in here. It could be any colors you want. I'm just extra mixing it. Yeah. Oh, there you go. So Veronica got the video for you. And you can see all of the products in the carousel underneath or beside the video, depending on what.
That was off of my channel.
Oh, my bad.
But I can go try to find that one. I think they get purged after so long.
Okay.
So let's see.
Tina, they're going great. I started piano lessons last week, y'all. I'm already like learning a couple songs that I wanted to learn, not just like Mary Had a Little Lamb. I mean, I learned that too, but the songs I actually want to learn. So that's exciting. Okay. Now for this next one here, I'm going to just pour the resin out. We're going to do a clear with some confetti. Sorry, some candy cane confetti. So I'm going to just take the clear and I'm going to fill it about halfway full, and that just gets it out of my cup because it'll start curing faster the longer it's sitting in the cup. So we want to get it out as fast as possible, and I sprayed it with some alcohol ahead of time to help with air bubbles. And these definitely don't have to be exact, but try to make them a pretty even, because otherwise you'll be able to see it when you demold. You'll be able to tell if you didn't pour it evenly, but it's no big deal either way. And it's not as easy with clear. Go figure. Okay. Yeah, so I'm hoping that I can afford more piano lessons in the new year, because right now I'm kind of tapped out on that, but I'm very much enjoying them. So.
You got the Amazon one there too.
Okay, cool. That'll be like my Christmas gift to myself. Hey, Deborah. Okay, what kind of box do you use to store your finished dominoes in? I actually typically don't put them in a box. I put them in a drawstring bag. Kind of like the bag that your letters for the Scrabble game come in. Yeah, that's my preference. I don't really like the boxes myself for whatever reason. Okay. Hello, Princess from Australia. Welcome. Thanks for joining. All right, I gotta make sure I have plenty of this white. So even though I say halfway, I feel like I fill it up less than halfway to begin with. So then it typically takes me like anywhere from 6 to 8 ounces to finish filling it up. Okay, so this is the part that takes a minute. I've got my resin mixed up now with my white, and you need to have some patience for this step, because here you don't want to be going under and over, and you want to have them all even. That's the biggest thing, is that they're even. Even if you underfill them, as long as they're even, it doesn't really matter. So I just start out with putting a little bit in each one. I'm not trying to fill them perfectly at this point. I'm just trying to get the resin out into them. I think I did not clean out that cup fully. I think there's some dried resin pieces in there.
Bonus.
Yeah, bonus. All right, so see, I'm not worrying about the amount. I'm just putting a little bit in each one. And then I'm going to go back and do kind of a cursory refill of any that are obviously low. And this is just how I do it. Feel free to do whatever the heck you want, but and then my goal here is to underfill everyone just a tiny bit and the exact same amount. I do not ever overfill. That is just a hot mess. Okay. Hello, Sarah. All right, so you can see we've got them all decently filled now. So now I'm going to take my time just a little bit more and go a little slower with pouring the resin in here. Trying to fill them up pretty perfectly at this point. It does take time and patience and a decent eye. And the first few times you do it, you probably will mess it up. If you do overfill, don't stress. You can always take a little bit out and put it into another one. But just kind of do your best. And you will definitely get better at it as time goes. All right, this takes intense concentration. So hold off on any important questions because I can't see any of them. Yep, 8 ounces. I called it. Okay, so these are now almost perfect. So at this stage, what I do is I actually take my stick and I'm going to use that to put even smaller amounts, more controlled amounts in a few that I see are still a little bit low, but I'm just putting tiny bits in here at a time, being careful not to overfill. And hopefully you mixed up enough of whatever color you're using, because if you custom mixed a color, color matching is real hard at this point. All right. Almost there. I may be a little perfectionist on these too, I think, but I don't know. Okay, now that looks pretty good. Ooh, one more. Almost. So close. Okay, now that looks pretty good. So I'm gonna at this stage take my alcohol and spritz to get rid of any air bubbles. And this, I do a double check one more time just to see if it all looks great. Because sometimes after you spray it to get rid of the air bubbles, you'll notice, oh, that one's still a little low now that the air bubbles are out, or it's not, you know. These look fine to me. So I'm going to move that aside and we're going to work on these. I am actually going to put this resin in something so it doesn't get wasted. I'm just trying to figure out what color I want the next layer of that to be. I'm working on a Christmas pyramid. So it has green at the bottom, and then it has white, then it has stars, then it has diamond dust.
Was the green from the dominoes from last week?
It was from that custom green that I made.
Oh.
Yeah, I think. Pretty sure. So I think I was thinking about maybe doing white again, and then the candy canes, and then red, basically.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna just mix up a little more white real quick. And when you're doing a pyramid. This is not going to be a whole lesson on a pyramid, but you want your colors to be pretty transparent. So I'm not going to add any additional white to my cup. I'm just going to use the little bit that was already in there. So it's going to be more like kind of milky. And that's so that we can see the lights through it. Okay. Merry Christmas, Gail. I also did, if you're on my Facebook, you probably already saw this, but I put together a special mystery box. And there are still a few left. If anyone wants to check them out, I posted it on Facebook and it went pretty quickly. So I actually ended up adding a few of them, but I definitely wanted to make sure you guys know in case you wanted to grab any. You want to grab the link?
Yeah.
I gotta do one thing here. Yeah. And then we'll get these done. We're gonna do candy canes in here, you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna come around. I had these cute, like candy cane sprinkles, confetti things that I actually got from Michael's. And so we're gonna be making some dominoes with these. And let's see, it's got a red side and a silver side. Which side down do you think? Red?
Red.
Yeah, obviously. What a silly question. Okay, so I'm gonna put these in by hand. Oh, no, I lied. Some are red and some are silver.
Oh, well, then just a mixture.
My bad. Yeah, so we'll do a mixture. We'll have some going different directions. And this might be slightly time consuming. And by like the fourth or fifth one, I'm just going to give up and just dump this whole thing in there. No? She says no.
I mean, unless you're going to do it on all of them, because it won't end up well. From experience.
I'm just going to start off with like a couple in each of these, and then I'll add as needed. Because hopefully we're not here all night, you know? Does Veronica approve?
Yeah, except for that one has 3 in it.
I know. On purpose. So does anyone have any super fun holiday plans for this week? Like I said, my dad flies in tomorrow. I'm going to put him to work in the office a little bit. But then we're going to do like Christmas cookies and a family dinner tomorrow night. And then on Friday, we're going to have like an extra family Christmas. On Saturday, we've got Christmas Eve, whole family dinner kind of thing. And then of course, Christmas. It's gonna be a full few days. Should probably go shopping. Should probably buy some presents. I hate to say it, as much as I want to be that person that like gets the perfect gifts for everybody, I stress too much about it. And I was like, is this really what they want? Okay, here's $20 instead. Like,
I'm the person that shops year round. Like, my sister stuff, I bought them in like July.
Oh, wow.
Like, so then I had to like, go find everything I've already bought people.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool, Karen. Yeah, if I am like out and about and I see a gift that just like screams like, oh, that'd be perfect for so-and-so, I will get it.
Would you just give it to them?
Yeah, but then I'm impatient.
Yeah.
And they will get it way before Christmas. So yeah, I'm not the best Christmas shopper, but you're guaranteed to get something pretty good. I would say. If you get something. You may not get anything though, because you know. All right. I think we should like be playing Christmas music or something.
I know. You need a Christmas song.
I know. I'm gonna write one someday.
I
It'll
look
happen.
forward to it.
Oh, okay, Jill. Well, thank you so much for joining. Enjoy your cookies. I totally understand. That's what I'll be doing tomorrow night and maybe tonight also. So enjoy. Thank you for joining. And I really will try to go live one more time before Christmas to show you guys these ones done and these ones done. I'll probably just wrap these ones up myself though. Oh gosh, this is time consuming for Veronica.
It's my favorite way to do
This was
dominoes.
her idea, I gotta say. I know, they look really cute when you do them.
Well, these are gonna look really cute when you do them too.
If I make it through.
It's the patience.
Yeah.
You're almost there.
Patience. Well, but then I gotta put one more, or take that one out.
Just take that one out.
Yeah, these will be cute. What do you think, guys? Stick with 2 candy canes or put more in there? Yeah, let's put it to a vote. 2 just seems like not a lot, but you've done it with like just 2 and it looks super cute.
Yeah, just one on each side.
Yeah.
The mermaids and the Christmas ones.
Yeah, so I think I'm just being too judgmental of myself.
Well, you do like the 3s, which I agree, but yeah.
Hey, Dale. Merry Christmas. More. Jackie says more. Okay, we have 1 vote. More. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We could have like 2 of each color on it. Like 1 of each color on each side, basically. Oh, yeah, you're outvoted. Oh, 3 candy canes. Okay. Oops. I think I should just take this handful and just throw them up. I'm totally kidding.
I mean, let me just cover the one that has what
I know,
in
right?
it, and then I'll allow it.
Veronica's like twitching over here. Okay, let's go with 3. Okay, guys? I feel like I need to take a stick and move them to better places.
Definitely.
Thanks.
I was agreeing.
Uh-huh. It's like, I look so fat in this. That's definitely.
No,
true.
it was not
Just kidding.
not even equivalent at all.
Awesome, Luana. Cool.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, there's just a few left. So if you guys have any interest, go grab yours now. Odd numbers. Yeah, I agree with the odd numbers. Oh, I totally missed that one. Look at that. Whew. Could have been hazardous.
I would have double checked it.
We got Judge Veronica over here. Okay.
Oh, you can make little hearts with them.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Here, we'll do that here. Ah, so close. Try again. There we go.
Yay.
Yeah, I agree with the odd numbers. Okay. And guys, these aren't in any particular order. So, yeah, just as a note. Okay, I think after I'm done with this, Veronica should come through and fix them however she thinks.
Just the one that's overlapping, or the 2 that are overlapping.
Okay, you made some yesterday and overfilled a bit. Oh, that's my worst nightmare. Okay, yeah, you can sand the edges off, or you can use a deburring tool if you have. Did you overfill all of them, or just some? Oh no, okay. Didn't go as planned. All right, Veronica, get in there. Get your stick out. And get it. Okay, now we're not going to spray these with alcohol because that's going to cause the colors to run. And remember, we put alcohol in there in the first place. Plus, it was preheated resin, like really preheated. So I'm really not worried about the air bubbles, okay?
Aside from all the ones that I'm
smaller
making.
sticks. Oh, did I miss that one?
Yeah.
Okay. Veronica's going to double check my work here. You want a smaller stick?
Nah.
Okay.
Unless you prefer. Oh, that one needs a 3rd one.
Oh, okay. How do I go so out of order? It's impressive.
You mean you don't do it on purpose just to like irritate?
I really do not, actually. It just happens. Okay. Maybe half of them next time I will put the resin in a smaller container. Yeah, totally. It is a pain in the butt, but you can sand them down. And then you may just either have a matte back, depending on how much you have to sand down. I know, I am a rebel. But
Turn that into a heart.
okay. What do we think? And then on the back, I'll do white with a lot of diamond dust.
Really, really sparkly.
A lot of diamond dust. We could even put tiny bits of diamond dust in now, but that might be it'd be hard to get it even.
Yeah. Or in the, like, if someone else wants to try this again, in the clear coat, put the diamond dust in the clear coat.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll put some diamond dust. It'll show through on the next one anyway, so I'm not too worried. We can even have a little clear, but let's not and say we did. Okay. Cool. So that's basically the whole process. So you fill it up halfway with your design, whatever your design is, whether it's colors or like this. You let that cure. Then you come along and you're going to do the second coat, filling it up the rest of the way and getting it as perfect as possible. And then you let that cure, and then you're going to demold and add the dots. And yeah, so you should at this point know every single step of the process. Does anyone have any questions before we end off? That's all we've got for today. We're gonna go get some hot chocolate and look at Christmas lights, because putting them up myself is far too much work.
Agreed.
Yeah. Maybe next year I can hire someone. All right, going once, going twice. So Merry Christmas, Bonnie. I hope to see you guys all again at least one more time. I'm not sure if I'm going to do my Amazon Live on Saturday because that is Christmas Eve. It'll kind of depend on what the family's doing and how busy we are. Typically, we don't do anything during the day on Christmas Eve. It's just night, but who knows? And that's when I wrap all of my presents because I put them off until the very last minute. And then sometimes I just take some tissue paper and just make it into a ball kind of thing. That's how I roll. But yes. Oh, the Glendale Galleria is busy. Yeah, I can imagine. I was thinking about going to Burbank, to the Empire Center, probably more than the Galleria. Yeah, but here's the link to that mystery box in case you still want to grab one. They're almost sold out. I really appreciate you guys for joining me, spending time with me this Christmas week. Hope you have a fantastic time with your family if I don't see you again before Christmas. And have a good night.